Hello everyone. So this video is gonna be about creating a Telegram AI agent, which is basically triggered the moment that the Telegram receives a message. This can be customized for various use cases like some personal assistant or booking calls, booking meetings, scheduling some content, sending somebody a mail. So it kind of functions like a Jarvis. But what we are building is not the entire Jarvis itself, but the initial base setup of how the entire flow of starting off the message being triggered by Telegram and then maybe transcribing it or just taking it to the AI agent. Then the AI agent does the function and then responds back to the Telegram to your chat itself. So we'll create this entire flow. Let's directly dive into it. Coming here, we are gonna build a Telegram bot with memory. It's a smart assistant that remembers user preferences according to across all the conversations, so it's contextually aware. So in this case, what's happening is they said, what food delivery options do you recommend for vegetarian meals? Then this was the recommendation based on restaurant, some vegetarian preferences. I'd recommend to eat this restaurant, that restaurant. It would more like online search that it just did, right? And yes, you can check green eats. Is there any discount? It will tell you a discount. So these are all the features which it already has, right? And then AI agent stores this in the memory that, okay, this person has dietary preference as a vegetarian and then preferred delivery time is around 7 p.m. So now let's go to our N8N cloud and start building the workflow. So we are on our N8N workflow now, and let's search for Telegram, and we'll click this as an on message trigger. And here what we need to do is we'll need to connect the credentials. We'll click on this, and now what we need to do is we need to paste this access token. So follow me step by step to find out how you can fetch your access token via Telegram. First thing that you need to do is type in this t.me/botfather and paste enter. The moment that you do that, this prompt would be there. Click on open Telegram desktop, and here you would see a botfather like this. If you're opening it for the first time, you might see that it's prompting you to type in hashtag or /start. So click that and you will get this info, and you simply scroll up, and here you will find this my new bot, right? Create a new bot. Simply click on this. A new bot would be created. What do you want to choose it as a name? So we can type it here as N8N demo testing bot. And the moment that we click enter, it must end in bot, the username now. So we can do the same thing, N8N demo testing. Let's do one bot, right? So there's a difference between the name of the bot and username of the bot. Not much relevant, but yeah, let's do that. So now it's created. Now here you can see that you have the access token live. So we'll simply copy this, come back to our N8N workflow, and simply paste the access token here. That's it. And you'll click on save. This credentials is connected, and it would test out whether or not the connection is successful. Yeah, it is. Perfect. So your Telegram account is now connected to N8N. So the next thing that we need to do is, one, we'll receive the input or the message in text format, or two, what we'll receive is in an audio format. So the very first thing that we need to take care of is to actually test out that whether or not we are receiving any information from here. Okay, so we'll simply click on execute flow, and we go back and we go to our bot, which we can simply get on by clicking this. We'll click on start. So here you will see that you have received one item, which was, of course, your flow was in testing, and the moment that you click start, the message was saved. So let's open this and let's see what kind of payload are we getting from that trigger. So yeah, update ID, message ID, form, chat, text. Text is /start. This is the chat ID and everything, which is coming from here. So the next thing that we need to do is to test out what will happen if we'll send a voice message. So we'll simply come here, say, hi chat, how are you? That's it. And we'll come back and we got a voice message. So let's open this and let's see the payload. Here we have this as voice. So if you remember in the previous one, when it was just a text message, this object was text. And here in voice, the object is voice. Means we have a clear differentiation that, okay, if somebody is replying with a text or, sending a text, we'll get this kind of payload. And if somebody is sending a voice, then we'll get this kind of payload. So next, we'll add a switch node. Perfect. Here, what we need to do is, we'll simply figure out this wherever this voice exists, and we'll paste it here. And this is an object. Okay, so the voice object should exist in order to take the switch node a particular path. So what we'll do is we'll simply go to object and we'll do exists. So we'll simply go to object and let's do exists. Perfect. That's one. Rename output as voice. That's it. And then we'll add a routing route, in which what we'll do is we'll simply go to executions and we'll tap into the very first execution that we got, and we'd see what was the payload in. So here we see that there is a text payload. Okay. So we need to simply take this text into account. So we'll simply click on copy to editor, and now it's right here. We'll open the switch node, and here what we need to do is we need to find this time. So simply go to text, and now this time this is more like a string, and if this string exists, then we'll go a different route. Perfect. And we'll rename this as text. So yeah. So now we have convert types when required. We can turn this on, and that's it. So now we have two routes. One is voice route, second is the text route. Let's start building off with the voice route. Whenever there is a voice message which is coming, n8n does not understand the voice message right away. We need to provide it some tools in order to transcribe that voice message into text, because text is what we are interacting with when we are on n8n cloud. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get that file or fetch that file from Telegram or download that file from Telegram to n8n. So we'll go to Telegram. File from, yep, got it. So this is the get a file option, and here what we need to paste is the file ID. Okay, so let's go back to our executions. Let's go to the one where there was a voice, and let's copy this to the editor. Unpin, perfect. Data imported. Let's go here, and now we have the voice payload this time. Let's execute this step and see where it goes. So it's working perfectly. It went to the voice node, and now we'll go to the file, and here we have the input this time. So what we need to paste is the file ID. So here you will find the file ID right here. You dynamically paste it, and we need to download it. We can simply click on execute step, and yeah, here we have the file. Next, what we need to do is we need to transcribe this audio. Okay. So in order to transcribe the audio, it's very simple. We'll add an OpenAI node with the potential to transcribe it. Right. So we'll go to OpenAI, scroll down, transcribe a recording. That's what we are doing. That's it. So here everything is almost already set up. Generally, it's this data file, whatever the name of this file is, you need to put in that particular name right here, and you simply click on execute step. That's it. Oh, there was an error which came in. And see, based on my experience, I already know why this error is. So I tell you, and you always remember this for the upcoming n8n workflows and all, that whenever you are kind of doing these kind of actions, which is transcribing a recording or uploading a file, you should never pin the previous node. Okay, so we'll unpin this, we'll kind of save this, and we'll refresh this. And yeah, here we are. Now, when we'll execute this step right away, this file would come here and it would automatically transcribe and it would work perfectly. See, nothing changed. All I did was I just unpinned this and I ran it in a single go. Now you can actually pin this. Okay, once the recording is there, transcribe is there, then it's perfect. Now let's see what kind of output have we received here. Here it says, say hi, how are you? That's what I said on the audio note. And here's the text which is transcribed. So now what we need to do is we need to give this text to an AI agent, right? Which is basically we'd start off by putting in an AI agent here. Yep, got it. And now, if you remember the AI agent node class, every time we bring in an AI agent, it's generally with a chat trigger. But this time we need to define it separately, and from that POV itself, we'll need to give it a simple memory and attach the ID of that particular chat in the simple memory. So let's do that. So first is say hi, how are you doing? Perfect. Let's dynamically drag and drop this here. This is the user message, and we don't need any of this. What we need is a system message where we'll say you are a helpful assistant. I'd of course attach these tools later on, but yeah, I've just sent a system message just to explain what this AI agent is. So next, what we need to attach is a chat model, right? Chat model, we are keeping it as OpenAI. And then next thing, yep, GPT 4.1, so we'll change it to 4 mini. Perfect. Got it. Then next thing is memory. We'll keep it as a simple memory because that's more than enough needed. And here we'll change this to define below. Here we'll get the chat ID from switch. And yep, got it. This is the key that we need to, dynamically drag and drop here. That's it. That's the chat ID. And context window length, maybe we can keep it as 100. Doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. So that's done. And the next thing which we need to attach is the tool. So tool is gonna be, first is Google Calendar with the capability of creating something. So now we need to connect our account in Google Calendar. So let's do that. Sign in with Google. And that's it. That's done. Our account is connected. We'll come here, select the calendar. I want to keep the calendar as priyank.singh@visit marketing. This is the calendar that I want to put it in. Start date, what we can do is we can let the model define at what time it starts, let the model define when it ends, default reminders, that's it. Any fields that we want to add, probably not much. Maybe we can do attendees and we can let the model define, and then again add one more attendee, let the model define. We'll keep it 2 for the sake of it. What's next? We can let the model define this as well. We have given the AI agent the Google Calendar tool. So next, what we need to give the AI agent is the capability of searching on Perplexity or performing a web search. So how you do that is you go to Perplexity, you go to your account, and then click on API. And here you will scroll down and click on API keys. And here you'll create a new key, which is, let's say, demo, and demo 123. That's more than enough. Let's click create key. We'll copy this. And next, what we need to open up is the API documentation so that we understand how we can connect the Perplexity's API HTTP tool to the AI agent. Okay, so you can simply go to this particular URL, which is docs.perplexity.ai, getting started/overview. Right here, you will get Sonar, Perplexity, all the API documentations and API references of this. All you need to simply do is copy this curl code, come back to our AI agent, click on this plus, click on HTTP request. Here, click import curl, paste this, import, and that's it. And here what we'll do is make the HTTP request and return response, use this tool. That's it. So here, the only thing that we need to update is this bearer space. We need to paste our API keys from here. Let's copy this, come back, paste it here. Please do not copy my API key. I would delete it after the video. Here we can keep the model as Sonar. Content is what we'll need to fetch from the previous nodes. So what it says, say hi, how are you? So something like this. So whenever it's being used, we'll fetch this content. So let's copy this and paste it here. That's it. So here the HTTP request tool is ready. Let's name this as Perplexity tool. And yeah, here we go. We are ready with this. So now our AI agent is ready and created. So next what we need to do is we need to, of course, return the answer that the AI agent prepares to the Telegram chat itself. So what we'll do is we'll click on this plus button and we type in Telegram. The action that we need is send a message. Yes. And here we go, the chat ID. So chat ID, we'd get it from the previous nodes, of course. We'll need to execute this node first and then we'll get the chat ID for this. So let's execute this node. So yeah, now that we have executed this AI agent, we'll have some output here. And let's see what output do we have. Yes, hello, I'm just a program, so I don't have feelings, but I'm here ready to help you out. Oh, that's lovely. What an amazing reply it has created. Let's connect the chat ID in order to respond to the same chat which it came from. So we'll find the chat ID here, directly drop it here. Text is the reply that we are giving. So we take this from the AI agent's output. And yeah, that's it. So now let's execute this node and see what kind of reply do we get. Or do we get a reply at all or not? Here you go. You can see I got a notification. Let's see. Hello, I'm doing well. Thanks for, how can I assist you today? So yes, I kind of reran this entire thing the moment that I clicked it. So the AI agent again ran because I did not pin this. So it generated a different reply. Perfect. So the only thing that we need to do here is we need to remove that init attribution appending. And yeah, that's it. We are complete with one side of the entire flow, which is getting the audio file and sending the audio file to the AI agent, then responding back. Now we need to build the text side of the flow. Okay, so in order to do that, the first thing that we need to put is a set node. Why? Because here you will see that the AI agent is receiving the input in format json.txt. But if we'll send an input directly right away, it might hallucinate, it might not get the right response, or it might not get the right input. So we'll simply update this. We'll take this and we'll unpin all this. Let me save this. And we'll go back to our executions. We'll fetch that one execution which was text based. So let's take this, copy to editor. Perfect, I have it. Now the switch node will have it in text. Let's execute this step. And now it would go to the text. And here we'll do a simple update, which is called as text. The value of that text would be whatever we are getting from here. I'm just doing it from a precautionary perspective. I'm just doing it because here you will see that the JSON which is being input is json.message.text. But now it would rename it to text. And then we'll give it to the AI agent node. And now the AI agent node will receive json.text from the set node directly. Okay, so hence why I did this. We'll execute this once again. The set node would receive here. You will see that json.text says #start. That's it. So here the entire workflow is built. And we have provided it Google Calendar, Perplexity tool, chatbots, Telegram message reply. Everything is ready here now. Let's save this. Let's unpin this workflow. Let's take it to active. And yeah, got it. Perfect. Now let's refresh this and we'll test this entire workflow in real time. So now let's go back to our Telegram bot and see whether or not it is capable enough of replying. So I'd go, hey, tell me. Perfect. Let's run this. Let's come back here. Let's go to executions and let's see if this is happening. You can see that this execution, there's one execution which is running right now. Let it complete. There you go. We have received an entire reply. Here are the top 3 business news headlines for today. And let's go and see what happened in the execution. You can see that it started as a trigger, came to this text, went to the set node, then went to the AI agent, then it went to the Perplexity tool automatically. I did not ask it to do that, but it knows that in order to do the web search, I need the Perplexity. So it went there, formulated an entire reply and recommended or commented back and just texted me back on the Telegram. Now let's test this exact same thing with a voice note. So I'll go here, I'll say, hey man, can you tell me the top 3 business news of today, the 21st August 2025? So I've sent this. Let's go to executions. Here we see that another execution has just started off. And yeah, this execution is also complete. Let's see what happened and what message we have received. So this is the same news, but this time it's structured differently because of course the AI agent went again to OpenAI and formulated the entire news once again. So you'll see that there are minute differences in the way that this news is presented. And we'll go to executions. This time it went to the voice note, transcribed it, came to the AI agent, went to the Perplexity, that entire flow, and then sent a text message reply back. So yes, so this was our Telegram AI agent. This had the capability of getting any text reply or a voice reply, figuring it out, whatever it is, and then kind of going to the AI agent and getting that information back. Now, of course, you can test this AI agent out with much more functionalities. Like you can simply ask them to book a call with this person on this Google Calendar at this date with this mail ID, and it would perform the entire event without any delay or without any problem. So this was more like a personal assistant that we have built. Now we can add on more multi-AI agentic nodes, much more complex workflows on top of this, and we can access all those workflows just directly from our own Telegram. So if you loved this entire video of building the entire flow, just like, share, comment if you have any questions. In the description, you'll find a school community link where you'll find this entire workflow. So if you want, you can go and fetch it there. And if you want to build it on your own, please, sure, do that. Take this entire video once again, watch this video once again, and go one by one, start building this one by one. And I bet that once you have completed this, you'd probably be able to build more intermediate level workflows. So happy that you completed this entire video. Just wait up for the more upcoming, more technical videos which are coming up and in the funnel. And yeah, that's it about module 11 part 2. Ciao.